supposed to be my friend.
You were seen to be the bully.
He's never bullied anyone.
What did you do?
What did I do? Is that what I did? It's what you did.
What are you on about?
I never told your form teacher what you did, and she said I was being evasive.
You bat. How'd she know you were there?
Tracy called, said I was you.
Well, you were.
I know. So Miss O'Connor asked me what happened, and I said, what are you on about? And she said, you know fine well, young lady, I'll see you outside Mr. Montgomery's office at 1:30. So here I am.
It's a bummer. You could still say you saw nothing, like.
No, I can't. Hooks and the Four Witches said I was there too.
Did he now? I'll see him.
You'll not see anyone if you're expelled.
Expelled? For stopping Hook strangling a wee year 8? No chance.
It's her word against his and the Four Witches.
I thought they'd all fallen out with Hooks.
They've fallen back in again. Talk about lying and exaggerating.
You rats. O'Connor never liked me.
Maybe that's because she caught you letting air out of your front tyre that day she gave you detention.
I was just checking for air.
You're right, airhead that day. You ended up getting detention for a week.
Not one of my better moves, I have to admit.
Your mum will go ballistic.
And my dad won't exactly be jumping for joy either.
Maybe you should just apologise to Hooks.
Aye, right. So he strangles a wee year 8, lies his legs off, and I have to apologise to him. No chance.
You could say that someone told you that Hooks hit your wee shimmies and you just lost your head.
So I could tell a few porkies when the truth should be enough to get me off. No way.
My mum will go mad if I get suspended.
Why would you get suspended?
For backing you up. They won't believe the truth. Mr. Montgomery's death on bullying too. That's why he formed the Friendly Faces. They stamp out bullying.
Well, that's me okay then.
They're all saying that you are the bully.
Well, he might believe me.
Alright, and I might get an A star in maths.
It might be a bit of a problem, alright, but Mr. McCafferty might back me up.
He's getting on to do it.
Well, he knows I wouldn't bully anyone.
Aye, so do I. But Mr. Montgomery's only interested in facts.
Have you got any good news?
I get a B plus in English.
That's cheered me up no end.
It's my birthday next week and I'm having a party.
And that's good news. I'm grounded for a month.
Good news for me. I'm getting a new iPhone.
Lucky you.
What can I do? I'm already in bother because of you.
So, have you decided to tell the truth, Simpson?
Taking in nothing to do with.
Oh, is that so? Well, she was there. She didn't report the bullying, therefore she's culpable.
It's not fair, miss.
Oh, it's not fair. Were you there or not?
I was there, but Hooks or Thompson just laid his legs up.
So you mean to tell me that Terence Thompson told deliberate lies?
Definitely.
Really? Well, is that so? His injuries would indicate otherwise. You were seen to be the bully. You were seen to grab Terence Thompson by the neck and shove his head through a firethorn hedge. Right or wrong? Caught in the act, just as I thought.
I never said it and shove his head through a hedge.
That's interesting. So you're admitting to this act of aggression against Terence Thompson. I'll tell you what, even for you, Simpson, that's a step up from letting down tyres.
I'm admitting to pulling Thompson off of a wee year 8 and giving him what he deserves.
Well, come on, go inside. Mr. Montgomery's ready to see you. In you go. Come on. There, sit here.
see.
Sleep. Mr. Montgomery today. I should have going out there all the time. I'm sick of it.
That's all he's interested in. He just wants to know.
I was like that before. And he's like, well, it's actually different.
It's all your fault anyway. What is? Oh, Rory in trouble again. You spoil him.
You wouldn't know. If you had spent more time with him instead of your cronies, this wouldn't have happened. Why is it that when anything is wrong around here, it's always my fault?
You're his mother.
And you're his... And you're his father.
Give over, would you?
You gave over just because I had to drag you away from that United match.
Aye, they just started. Monty just wants to drag us and have a good rant to himself. So he does.
Mr. Montgomery to you, and he's a fair man.
Could you not go on your own?
Aye, I could, but he wants to speak to the both of us.
But you could talk for two any day.
Oh, Mr. Sampson, hey, you know watching the United match?
I was, but daddy duties.
Well, where's a credit to you these days?
You mean was a credit? To go on here to get to hear the riot act from Monty?
I don't see why.
Seems he's doing a bit of bullying.
There's no way my Rory would get involved in any of that. Carry on.
I totally agree. Rory's a great lad.
What do I see him?
You'll not lay a finger on him.
I'll tell you what, I'll personally look into this.
Oh, you're here, Mr. and Mrs. Simpson. I suppose you've heard the grave news. Okay, well, Mr. Montgomery isn't here just yet, so why don't you come on in? Come on in. Oh, yes, of course. Of course, yeah. Yeah, of course, Mr. Montgomery. Yep, okay, absolutely. They're in your office.
You bother again, Rory?
I just did what anyone else would have done.
Well, anybody else didn't do it. That's why we're here.
Give over, would you? You're alright, son.
Is he alright? I'm alright. I don't want to get him home.
Rory didn't do anything wrong, Mr. Sampson.
Oh, the voice from the gallery. Suppose you're his sidekick?
Leave her alone. She's Rory's friend.
What? Little and large?
I apologise, I was held up there. Okay, you're all very welcome. As you know, we're here to discuss Rory's unprovoked attack on Terence Thompson.
Yes, Mr. Montgomery. Rory's father and I are very upset about it.
Yes, well, that's to be expected. And I must say, I'm very disappointed in you, Rory. I expected better.
He's gone downhill, Mr. Montgomery, and this young lady isn't far behind.
Yes, well, Tegan isn't really the issue here. Unless you would like to change your story, Tegan.
No, sir, I told the truth.
That's debatable, young lady.
Look, we have a strict no bullying policy here in the school, and I care passionately about it. We've several witnesses who have come forward and said that Rory pushed Terence Thompson through a bush, causing him not only great distress, but also several scrapes to his face.
And Terence's mother is really upset about this.
Yes, I'm sure she is. Now, in a case like this, I will always suspend the pupil or pupils with immediate effect. I'm afraid it'll be the same in this case.
I don't know. You can't make any exceptions.
I know my Rory. And he would never do a thing like that. He's never bullied anyone.
Out of character, perhaps. But the fact is, we have several witnesses to this episode, and none agree with Rory's account of things. Except for Tegan, of course. Excuse me one moment. Hello? Yes. What? And they've come forward. Yes, yes. The proverbial road to Damascus. Quite. I want all of them in my office tomorrow at 9:30 sharp. Thank you, Mr. McCafferty. Well, it would seem we have a change of circumstances. Or should I say, a change of statements. Mrs. O'Connor, 2 Year 8 pupils have come forward to support Rory's account of events.
Well, perhaps they were forced, Mr. Montgomery.
I doubt it. It would also seem that the young ladies have withdrawn their initial statements, and they now also concur with Rory's account of events. Therefore, we have case dismissed. It only leaves me to say how sorry I am that we've been misled up to this point. And I apologise on behalf of St. Saviour's for any distress caused.
But an element of violence was used, Mr. Montgomery.
Summary justice.
I knew you were innocent, Mr. Corey.
I did a funny way I showed it.
There's 100% man, and nearly raised a roof.
I did. So did you.
Hey, no son of mine would bully anybody.
You're right, Dad.
You should be rewarded for anything.
I agree, they should do something for you.
Man from you.
I shall talk with that later.
You might even make me head boy.
Don't get your hopes up, son.
You'll have to fork out for a change.
Can I get the new Xbox, Dad?
Aye, as soon as you've the money saved up, no bother, son.
Surprise, surprise.
You know I'd get a day in a heartbeat if I had the dough.
I know, Dad.
Everyone's black and white, number, son.
I know you think about trade.
You fancy Mickey D, son?
Aye, thanks, Dad. Sure, as soon as the second half's over, we'll get it.
Come on,
I'm hungry now, Dad.
Ah, come on, the rest come first.
It's all your fault, Hicks. Aye, and getting us to like for you two.
Give over. You should have stuck to the story.
Aye, right, so you strangle him, you're right, and we all take the blame. You have no chance.
You're supposed to be my friend.
So we get suspended because we're friends with you? I don't think so.
You're a loser, Hicks.
And you three aren't. I'm not the one sitting here with Jack Jones.
My ma will go ballistic. Our Molly was bullied at St. Dominic's and it really dragged her down. She wouldn't go outside the front door, she was that depressed.
She's that civil too.
We don't want to hear about your wee Molly.
Why? Are you feeling guilty? Big man.
Why'd you pick an over here anyway, Hicks?
I don't know, do you?
Well, if you don't know, who does? You were just showing off as usual, acting the big man.
Alright. I'm sorry I did it.
No, you're really sorry because Simpson grabbed you like a rag doll and shoved you through the hedge and now you're for the chop.
You look like a war victim.
Simpson's bigger than me.
And you're twice the size of the Uriate. Face it, Hicks. You got what you deserved.
I'm sorry we all backed you up.
Aye, lying for a loser.
Do you think I'll get expelled?
Probably. Who cares?
Not if we say you're really sorry, do something by bullying.
Like what?
How do I know? You need to sort that out yourself.
We should join Mr. M's Friendly Faces team.
I agree. I used to laugh at them ranting on about stopping bullying.
Me too.
Suppose I may as well join the crew.
Just to make yourself look good.
No, because I've wised up a bit.
Another miracle at St. Saviour's. Friendly Faces, here we come.
Young lady. I assume your account of the events regarding Terence Thompson has changed?
Yes, sir. I was wrong.
Indeed you were, Tracy. Now, I want to see you in my office after first lesson.
Okay, sir. But I joined the Friendly Faces.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. All right, now off to class.
Sure, dogs then. Nancy, do you have a dog? No, I don't. Do you want one? Do you need it? Hi, Richie, what's crack?
It's all maths, that's a crack.
I hate maths.
Me too. Mr. Connor's on the warpath.
I heard that.
Mr. Thompson's bullying again.
I thought it was Rory Simpson.
No, he stopped him.
Everyone's scared of Hicks.
Not anymore. He's getting suspended.
I'm God.
Me too.
I hope he gets expelled. He probably will.
I'm going to run friendly faces. What about you?
Why not? Me too.
Hello, Year 8s. Bonjour.
Hello, Mr. Henderson. Bonjour.
And how are things? Et comment ça va?
Good, sir. We're going to run friendly faces.
Good. We have to stamp out bullying from day one. Je en parle en français.
Is Thompson getting expelled, sir?
Let's just say Terence Thompson has had a change of face. Now back to class. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Don't know how long it's been, I guess it doesn't matter. We've had our thick and thin, enough to know that I would rather not go through life without you. And in the end, I'm just glad we're friends.
Right, boys and girls, come on, the bell's gone. Last time, come on. The bell's already gone 2 minutes ago. Let's be having you.
This life keeps moving on, and we keep moving with it. There's been some ups and downs, so I'd like to take a minute just to say I am here.
What are we next?
History with Miss Pointer.
Boring.
Not the Normans again.
Aye, probably.
It's all in one period.
Why?
Getting to talk about cyberbullying.
I forgot about that.
What's that anyway?
I think it's about hassle on the internet.
Being bullied is more than hassle.
Mr. Montgomery hates bullies.
You better believe it. He's going to suspend us.
Well, you did back Hicks.
Not anymore.
Hooks is different these days.
How?
Just no hassle.
He asked me if I was okay after I fell in PE.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down in assembly.
Miss Pointer sent us up to get you. I thought we had class first.
So do I.
You better get going.
All the friendly faces are there.
And we have to recite an anti-bullying poem.
I thought we were getting to talk about cyberbullying.
That's on Friday.
No football on Friday then.
Who cares?
Not me, anyway.
You better get going.
I suppose I'll have to recite the poem too? Definitely. And so will Hooks.
No Normans then.
Great.
Yes!
You don't need your bag.
Happy days, my back's broke carrying it.
So is mine.
They're far too heavy.
So, come on, hurry up.
All right, everyone. Well, good afternoon, everyone. You're all very welcome here to St. Saviour's College. As you know, we're the Friendly Faces School, and I've invited you all here today so I can introduce our new anti-bullying champion, Mr. MacDonald, and also to listen to a very poignant poem about the effects of bullying in school. Now, it's my considered opinion that every school should have an anti-bullying champion, and I would hope that in the future schools will follow our suit. Mr. MacDonald, would you like to come up and say a few words?
Hello everyone. As we all know, bullying in school can and too often does destroy lives. My mission is to do my utmost to eradicate it. You will see me in various occasions around the school each day. I will be visible during all breaks, lunchtime and home time. In short, bullying ends now. Thank you.
Well said, Mr. MacDonald. Thank you. Now, the poem you're about to hear was written by a 14-year-old girl who sadly is no longer with us. The poem will be recited by 4 new members of our Friendly Faces team. The poem, which is entitled Tormented, typifies the effects of serious, ongoing bullying in school.
Tormented. Think I thought it was a bit of fun. No real harm in that. Just a laugh, a tease, a joke. Everyone's up for that.
Think I thought I saw a tear. Still, no harm in that. You were just an easy prey, but so what if I laughed?
Think I thought I had to be the same as all the rest. They show that I was chilled and cool, just like the very best. Think I felt a little sad to see you cry alone.
Terrified, terribly tormented.
I knew that I was wrong. Now I know that I was cruel, to hurt you as I did. Passing hours, passing days, my guilt grows and grows.
I hear you left a note that day, when you said your last goodbye.
Your words were,
I forgive them, Mum,
but I can't take any more.
That was, deep.
Got to me at the end.
Just goes to show how serious it is.
I never really thought about how it makes people feel.
Neither did I, to be honest.
Well, it's game over now.
Serious stuff, Hooks.
Better late than never.
You're
Spectacular.
a mouth. You've wised up a bit, and that's what counts.
English lit next.
More Romeo and Juliet.
You can be my Juliet any day.
Alright, you wish.
Whoa, Friendly Faces are hugging.
Hopes are good. Oh, that's right, we've got Ridley next.
I've got a new rule.
Which is?
Watch this space.
Come on, my students. Off your mobiles, back to class. Let's go, come on. Hurry up.
Miss O'Connor.
Oh, it's not gone right.
I'm just thinking it would be quite prudent of us to invite the local boxing club along to see if it could be of any help in promoting our anti-bullying campaign.
Do you really think that would help us, Montgomery?
Well, I don't really know. The only thing is, I know these sportsmen have a plethora of ideas, especially working with young people, and I think it could help in terms of our campaign.
Well, yeah, I suppose if there's nothing to lose, everything to gain, so why not? Yeah, let's have a go.
Yes. And as vice principal, I would like you to sit in.
Of course,
You're
Mr.
going to
Montgomery,
play?
of course I'll do that.
Yes. Well, you're all very welcome to St Saviour's College, and thank you all very much for coming along.
No problem, Mr Montgomery. We're glad to help in any way we can. My name's Paddy Ferguson, this is Dave McDermott, and this is Mickey Donaghy.
Well, as you know, I'm the principal of St Saviour's, and this is my vice principal, Miss O'Connor.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
As I pointed out to you when I visited your boxing club recently, I'd like to gather your ideas together on how best we could get our most vulnerable pupils involved in self-defence, and indeed how we might give our more aggressive pupils an outlet for their energies.
Well, boxing gives quieter boys more confidence. Definitely, and they feel better about themselves too.
We find that a lot of the more aggressive boys need direction.
Something to focus on, and as soon as they get into real training, they actually become more placid. As for anyone involved in bullying, they change direction very quickly.
Discipline. They need discipline to do well. Boxing gives them that.
100%. We are eager to get anyone involved in bullying into the club.
Strange. I just thought, the opposite would be the case.
No, not really. We make sure that the fighting is done in the ring.
And they really do change.
Aye. I would be quite keen to get our pupils involved.
And it's just not the boys. We have some really handy girls in the club too.
Oh, that's interesting. I know one young lady who might benefit.
Well, we have a good team of girls, and while you have girls who are bullying or need their confidence built up, our doors are always open.
Well, to be honest, I never even considered girls.
How did I? But you know what? It's a splendid idea.
Well, look, I'll speak to our year heads and form teachers and gauge interest in, after I send a letter home, the parents and guardians, of course.
I wonder if we could, or if you could speak to our PE department, and see if they can introduce some of the concepts into the children's activities. That would be great.
That's a splendid idea, Miss O'Connor.
Oh, that's an omen.
Look, I have a class now, Mr Montgomery, and it was lovely meeting you all today.
Taking in service to Strabane, now boarding on stand number 4.
Mr. Montgomery wants to phone up for school prospectus. Follow me.
Ladies first.
All smiles for the photo. Rory, can you hold on there? Well, Rory. It seems like you've moved up the popularity pool.
Yeah, but I didn't make it a boy.
But no doubt your parents got you a nice surprise. You might even get that Xbox, that one you were telling me about.
Not too sure about that. My dad says I need to save a bit harder.
Surely must have given you some kind of reward.
Well, he did get me a new Man U top.
Good. Très bien.
But it's too small.
Take it back to the shop, the one it was purchased at.
But it was bought online, and anyway, he wears it now.
Alright. Generous to a fault then.
What does that mean, sir?
Let's just say it's best not to say. Wow. Just look at all that beautiful scenery. Don't you just want to write a poem to express its beauty?
Not really, sir.
I don't like poetry. I won a prize in a poetry competition in primary 7. That's right, it was about a balloon.
Were you floating when you got your prize?
Were you filled by air cooler?
Are we getting a KFC, sir?
You're getting a free period and a nice walk in the fresh air.
I don't like KFC anyway, sir.
Can we go to the Peace Bridge, sir?
Yeah.
It's on snakes. Then a cinema.
Yes, can't wait.
Me too.
Burgers and chips today?
I don't like those burgers.
They taste like cardboard.
Yuck. The chips are nice too.
Go on, stop complaining. What do you want for £3?
A Happy Meal would be good.
You're making me hungry.
Me too.
School's a lot more peaceful these days, sir.
Yes, it is. Still the odd incident, but in general it's a friendly faces school.
It just gives you that good feeling.
I second that.
Let's go, friendly faces. Peace Bridge, lunch, and then the cinema.
Well, everyone, Mr. Montgomery expects you all to be in your best behaviour today because you're representing St. Saviour's College and, of course, the Friendly Faces.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Henderson.
Well, friendly faces, as promised, this is your treat, your reward for your dedication and new beginnings. Terence Thompson, enjoy. Let's go.
I'm a changed man now, you know.
Are you really?
You better believe it.